Welcome to another Citi Sports special here. Denzel Mensah, professional basketball player, is my guest today. Denzel, it's good to see you once again. Where's the location now? I mean, the last time we spoke, you were all the way in Armenia. Where are you right now?
I'm in Jersey right now, New Jersey in America.
Good to know. I think you're back home with your people now.
Exactly. I'm back home with my people.
That's good. That's good. That's nice. Now, I mean, what have you been up to? Season ended a while ago, just before we even get into the season that's just gone by for you. What have you been up to these holidays, or how long have you even been on holidays?
I've been in the States since, I think, June, July. I have 3 kids from my camp, my top 100 camp, that are in the States right now in their basketball season. So I'm just making sure everything is good, trying to spend some time with them before.
Like I said, did the league meet your expectations?
Yeah, definitely met my expectations. Definitely met my expectations.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, there were a lot of other Americans in there. Like, did that help in like your settling down process, or it didn't really matter to you if you met familiar faces there? You just went to play. But what was that like for you, like the whole settling process?
I think, my teammates, definitely the Americans, helped me out just getting accustomed to the culture and the food and just living out there. So I think definitely my American teammates definitely helped me out.
Now, how about your team itself? First game you played, you put out some pretty big numbers. There were a couple of triple doubles. How did the coaching staff take all of that? Like, is that what they were expecting when you first signed on, or was this a big shock to everybody?
Wow. I think they were expecting it, but not at the level I did it. I think they knew who was coming when they did their scouting and I played on their team. But I don't think they thought I would do it at the level I did.
Now, I mean, the whole season, I saw you made the All-Star team. You put up some really impressive dunks and all. What part about the whole process of being in the Armenian League came as a shock to you yourself? I mean, whatever you did out there, I'm sure you knew basketball-wise you could do, but what part of it surprised you? The numbers, the freedom to play, how well you gelled the team? Like, what exactly surprised you?
I think 2 things surprised me was just how receptive my team was to how good I was playing. Because, everybody's a pro, so they want to get their numbers and showcase their skills, but they were just motivating me to keep going. And also the fans and how they treated me out there. One of my teammates said I was living like the Armenian Michael Jordan out there. So it's just a lot of love, and just I appreciated it. But both my teammates and then the fans, I was very surprised how cool they were.
Now, to put up 45 points or 44.9 average in a basketball game is actually no joke. And you're rebounding at about, I think, almost 16 rebounds per game. For somebody your height, that's actually pretty unusual, especially the rebounding bits. Were these numbers targets that you set for yourself, or you just went with the flow and eventually things just came together for you?
Yeah, so I would say I just went with the flow and just like lost myself in the game. When I mean lost myself in the game, just make sure that I'm fully locked into the game. But after the first game, when I had I think like 43 and 24 off the flight, I made sure that I always had a better performance each and every game. So I guess that was the benchmark of what I wanted to do when I was in the league.
Now, you're obviously very happy with your game and how that particular season went. Are you going to go back to Armenia? Have you received like offers from like other potential suitors? What are your options looking like?
Yeah, I received offers. I will not be going back to Armenia. That was just a 1-year thing. I just want to elevate. So anywhere I go, I want to elevate and keep pushing myself to become a better person. And also, of course, the money's important. So the money has to keep going up because that's what I mean. That's what we do it for. We're pros.
I mean, if anybody sees those numbers, they're definitely bringing out the big bags to sign you up. I mean, but
Exactly.
what will be the main deciding factor for you? I mean, what factors would you be considering from your potential suitors before you sign on that dotted line?
Yeah, like I said, financially, but besides that would be letting me just play my game. You know what I mean? That's very important. And the team wanting me to be there. That's important. I think any team that watch my film knows what I can bring to the table as a playmaker and as a scorer. But I feel like I'm ready for anything that's put on my table because I know I'm part of myself, so I know I'll produce. It's just as long as the team wants me there and they know who I am and lets me be who I am, yeah, I'll definitely be a suitor.
That's good to hear. And I know you're not going to spill the beans by telling us like details, but where are the offers coming from? I mean, as of now, are you getting offers from, say, Asia, Europe, South America? Like, where are the offers coming from? And if you could just narrow down the scope for us without giving us the details.
Yeah, I'm allowed to do that. So, of course, shout out to Lethal Patel. There was reports about the G League, South America, and Europe. Those, and actually, I just heard it from Asia too. So, those four continents definitely been reaching out to me. Right now, I'm a free agent now, so I'm ready. I'm locked in. I have nothing holding me back in America now. Well, unless I'm in the G League, but I'm ready for anything right now.
Now, the period between when you came back from Armenia and now, I'm guessing will be not just a vacation period, but like a preparatory period for you as well. What have you been working on like this off season?
Yeah, so right now, I literally just came from the gym at 2 o'clock in the morning, and now it's only I think 8 o'clock. So in the morning. So what I've been trying to focus on is just continuing to become a point guard, but also knowing that like I said, I scored 45 points. So in the season averages. So just finding different spots on the court where I can be effective. Like I've been adding a post game because I'm a big guard, making sure my three is better than before. And then also learning how to get people involved in picking my spots better.
I also noticed something interesting from your past season that you didn't always play straight traditional point guard. There were times where I saw you on the stat sheets and you had been categorized as like a small forward or even sometimes like a combo guard. Is there like a preferred position for you to play right now, or you feel like you're looking to go into a team where they need you to do something specific and then you can bring your skill sets to bear, or there's something specific you want heading into your next season, like a specific position that you enjoy playing that you want to continue playing?
Yeah, for me, I'm a point guard, like very comfortable playing the point guard, but I'm able to guard different positions. So I think when I was in BKMA, they had me at 3 sometimes, had me at 2 because I can guard a tall defender because how strong I am. And I can guard a smaller defender because how good I can move my feet. So I think my favorite position is the point guard, but if there's other guards on the floor, I can still be able to produce and on a high level.
That's really good to hear. And then also, I was just thinking about this, right? You put up all these big numbers in Armenia. Like you said, you're looking to make a jump up, meaning that there's a big possibility that the next team you play for or the next league you play in might be a little tougher and a little more competitive than what you had in Armenia. Is there like any pressure at all to replicate the numbers that you've already put up already?
Yeah. For me, no, not really. As long as I'm effective, like people didn't see how effective I was in Armenia. As long as I'm effective and efficient, there's no pressure. I know my game, that's what it is on, being effective and efficient. I don't know if I'll score 45 points the next season, but I definitely feel like I'll be as effective as I was last season. That's the most important thing.
Well, I'm sure that's important to all of us as well. But just finally, before you go, when is your next campaign starting? When are you jetting off again?
It's looking like I'll be playing by January at any place that I'm going to. Yeah, so I got my trainers getting me ready. I was shocked about Marston, Pete Marston and Ron Hernandez, and then also my childhood friend who's an NBA trainer, Kevin Graham, been here. He's been here for a couple weeks, and we've been training too. So just like you said, just getting myself ready for a big campaign next year.
That's good. I know I said finally, but this is final. You've been to Ghana like a couple of times. I know how much you like to give back. You've been doing or working out on putting out a clinic for young ones out there to learn the fundamentals of the game. What are the plans for a possible Denzel Mensah camp this year in Ghana? And if it's going to happen, what type of format is it going to take?
So I can definitely say it's going to happen this year. Last year was a little bit tricky because when I got back from Armenia, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a camp. I'm planning May or June.
Okay.
That's what I'm planning for. I'm trying to get from 13 to 16 players. No, 13-year-olds to 16-year-olds. Top 100 camp again, where I can help them with their skills and hopefully get them to the States. That's what my initiative is, getting the talent from Ghana to the States, helping them play in the highest level in the States where, you know what I mean, it can be a privilege to get a great education and also go to college in the States, which I know a lot of people's aspirations are in Ghana. So that would be a blessing.
Well, we'll look out for that. You didn't give any specific dates, but I'm sure as time wears on, you have a clearer picture of exactly when you want to execute this. So wish you all the best. What I would say is just let us know when the move is about to happen. We'll be happy to put the news out there. So all the best. It's been good talking to you. So all the best. We are hoping that the next time we see you, it's more triple doubles and more big numbers.
Amen. I definitely appreciate it, and I'm pretty sure that'll definitely happen with the work I put in.
All right, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for speaking to us, and hopefully we can get back on here and talk about your season when it begins.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.